Did you know that the Earth's surface is covered with between 70 and 75% of water? The total amount of water on the Earth is about 326 million cubic miles of water. Just to put that 326 million miles of cubic water in perspective, if we were able to take that water and be able to stretch it and solidify it in some form and be able to use it as a bridge or a road, we can use it to go to our surrounding planets Venus, Mars, Mercury, and even the Sun, though it might be a little hot there. Of all the amount of water we have on this Earth, humans only use about 0.3% of this water. The average person in the United States uses anywhere from 80 to 100 gallons of water per day. Flushing the toilet is actually the largest consumption of water we use in our daily lives. But from all this water that we use as humans, how do we never run out? Where does it all go? Where does all this water come from? The answer to that question is the water cycle. But what is the water cycle exactly? Let's begin by taking a look at the water cycle through the step of evaporation. Evaporation is when the sun heats up water in rivers or lakes or the ocean and turns it into vapor or steam. The water, vapor, or steam leaves the river, lakes, or ocean and goes up into the air. Once that water vapor in the air gets cold enough, it changes back into liquid, forming clouds. This process is called condensation. You can see the same sort of thing at home. Just pour a glass of cold water on a hot day and watch what happens. Water forms on the outside of the glass. That water didn't somehow leak through the glass. It actually came from the air. Water vapor in the warm air turns back into liquid when it touches the cold glass. Once the water in the air has formed clouds and becomes too heavy for the air to hold anymore, precipitation occurs. Precipitation is when the cloud gets heavy and water it was once holding in falls back to the earth in the form of rain, hail, sleet, or snow. When water falls back to the earth as precipitation, it may fall back in the oceans, lakes, or rivers, or it may end up on land. When it ends up on land, it will either soak into the earth and become part of the groundwater that plants and animals use to drink, or it may run over soil and collect into the ocean, lakes, or rivers, where the cycle begins all over again. And there you have it, the water cycle, a never-ending process that replenishes the earth with water. Think about it. If the water cycle were just to end, you would never be able to have a cold glass of water on a hot day once again.